In chapter 10, Moreland suggests firstly that the entire remodeling of the church is necessary. He also has several practical suggestions for remodeling of the system currently in place, which all includes things such as raising the general intellectual life of this church and its people in general. As a whole, I do not agree with this thesis he presents on the current state of the church, and that there should be some improvements to it as a whole. If the people are open minded and willing to accept it in their lives, the strengths of some of the suggestions that he provides in terms of remodeling of the church. However, there is also some weaknesses. One improvement he gives is that there should not be a senior pastor, and he talks about having more than one pastor within the church in order to have diversity of ideas and culture. However, if this is blended too quickly, it could lead to fractions within the church itself, as some people will disagree with the certain interpretations. And this creates infighting and overall not a united church. He also distinguishes between from and functions, which is sort of face value worship, not truly blended the Christian ways into our lives. So he pushes for more functions of teaching into our lives. I agree with this. There can be no weakness in attempting to bring more functions of worship into our lives rather than just conforming to the worship at the church. Finally, he suggests that staff or the congregation should be trained in order to be able to understand it, scripture, and explain it better, which is something that I agree with as well. With regards to proposed solutions are possible and biblical, I believe that they absolutely are. They support the first, that each person should reach out to God in their own way and also seek to improve themselves intellectually in the pursuit of deep connections with God. Some of the practical suggestions he gives, such as learning centers where one can study with an array of references, a church library where reading material can be used, all these will, in essence, raise the intellectual lives of the congregation as whole.